Hello friends, let me introduce myself. My name is Aditya Yoga Kasaputra. My student ID number is 19250650 and my class is 191B35. I am a student at Bina Sarana Informatika University and today I want to invite all of us to reflect on a fundamental issue in our higher education environment, smoking on campus growth. This issue is no longer about written rules or sanctions. It is called for ethical environment and moral responsibility as intellectuals. A campus everywhere in the world is where we invest in the future, and sadly, that investment is often contaminated by cigarette smoke. Today, I want to deliver an opinion aimed at making us aware that smoking on campus grounds is simply unbecoming of us. We understand the principle of freedom. Every adult individual has the right to choose their lifestyle, including smoking. However, that freedom must end when it infringes upon the freedom of others. This is the main critic. First, violation of the right to clean air for other students. The campus is a collective space used for students to study and discuss. When someone smokes in a public area, even in a spot where smoking is not explicitly prohibited, they are deliberately generating pollutant. Passive cigarette smoke is a hazardous substance that those around cannot avoid. Imagine us, students who came to campus intending to study and discuss, being exposed to the effect of passive smoke due to pollutant from smokers on campus. I am only emphasizing concern for one another. Individual freedom should not violate the right or freedom of others, which in this case is the right to access clean air in an educational institution. Second, we are agent of change. As students, we are the educated class. We are agent of change. We are the generation that will maintain this nation, making this country better when we enter the industry, which ultimately leads to nation stability and progress society. Now, if the practice of smoking is prevalent in the academic environment itself, it contradicts all those principles. How can we be the solution to societal problem if we fail to resolve ethical issue within our own learning environment? I believe this issue should not have to wait for strict campus regulation. This is a matter of student moral responsibility. The campus the campus environment is closely related to freedom. However, that freedom demands maturity and accountability. We do not need binding regulation to realize that smoking near the entrance in the cafeteria or in common gathering spots is unethical conduct. We must demand greater maturity from ourselves. First, awareness to the impact on others. Student smokers must recognize that their action, though legal, compromise the health of others. The ideal place to smoke in is an area that is isolated or entirely outside campus boundaries, where the smoke will not disrupt anyone. Second, maintain the image as the educated class. We are the educated class. Not everyone has the opportunity to attend university like us. We should not allow the image of our campus or university life to degrade into disruptive, casual behavior. The sight of students smoking on campus grounds, regardless of the rules, damage our image as intellectuals. In conclusion, my opinion is straightforward. It is not ethical for a student to smoke on campus grounds. This is a call directed to all students as our collective awareness. Let us apply the logic and ethics we learn in class to create a campus environment that is healthy, professional, and respect the fundamental right of our fellow students. Freedom without responsibility is destructive freedom. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, in part 2, I will explain about present continuous tense. In first slide, I will introduce myself again. My name is Aditya Yoga Kasaputra. My student ID number is 1925 0650 and my class is 19 1B 35. Next, there is table of content. In segment 1, there is introduction. The content is definition and important. In segment 2 is four key function. There is four main use of the tense. In segment 3 is the formulas. There is positive, negative, and question or interrogative sentence. And the last segment is conclusion, final summary, and review. Introduction. What is present continuous? The present continuous tense is a verb tense used to describe an action that is ongoing or incomplete at the moment of speaking. This tense focuses on the process of an action which started in the past, is in progress now, and will likely continue into the near future. Structure case. It is a dynamic tense, always describing movement or a changing action. It requires the auxiliary verb like am, is, or are. The main verb must always be in the ing form, verb ing. Why study this tense? First reason, because relevance to current event. It is highly relevant for discussing news and global change that are continuous or currently developing over time. Second reason is adding immediacy, using the present continuous as emphasis and immediacy when describing exactly what we are experiencing or feeling right now. Third reason is future planning tool. This tense is an essential tool in daily conversation as it is used to discuss definite plans or arrangements that are scheduled in the near future. Segment 2 is four key functions. 1. Action happening now. We use this function to express actions that are in progress at the exact moment of speaking. The action begun before, is happening now, and will end soon. Often used with words like now, right now, at the moment, look, listen, and others. Examples: I am recording this presentation. The camera is focusing on my face. My phone is not ringing right now. Second, temporary situation. Used for action or situations that are ongoing around the present. uh, Used for action or situations that are ongoing around the present time but are not permanent. The action is expected to change soon. Often used with words like this week, this month, this semester, currently, and others. Example: I am studying web development this semester. My younger brother is staying at home for his holiday. She is working at a new startup company currently. Third, ongoing change, and trends. Used to describe ongoing change, development, or trends happening in the long term, usually describing a shift in situation. Often involves verbs like get, become, increase, decrease, rise, grow, and others. Examples: the climate is getting warmer every year. The use of digital payment is increasing rapidly. My programming skills are improving every day. Fourth is future arrangement, used to talk about a definite plan or a fixed appointment that will happen in the near future. This plan must be confirmed. This function must include a future time expression like tomorrow, next week, tonight, and others. Examples: I am meeting my study group tomorrow. We are flying to our hometown next week. The company is launching a new product on Monday. Last, for function and signal words. The present continuous tense is highly versatile, covering actions that are happening at this moment, temporary periods, ongoing, ongoing trends, and fixed future plans. Signal words or time expressions, immediate action, in immediate action, like now, right now, at the moment. Temporary action, this week or this month, currently, temporarily. Ongoing change, constantly, continually, more and more, and others. Fixed future, tomorrow, next week, next month, and others. Next, the segment 3 is the formulas. Positive sentence. The formulas subject plus verb to be like am is are plus verb ing. Usage notes: am is only used with the subject I. Is used with singular subject like he, she, it. Are is used with plural subject like you, we, they. Examples: I am presenting the topic. He is wearing a jacket. We are learning effectively. Next, verb ing spelling rules. In general rules, for most verbs, simply add ing to the base form. Example: work, work becomes working, read becomes reading. Verbs ending in e, dropping the final e before adding ing. Example: write becomes writing, make becomes making. Next, verbs ending in CVC. If the last three letters are consonant, vowel, consonant, double the last consonant before adding ing. Example: sit becomes sitting, run becomes running. Last, verbs ending in ear. Change ear to y, then add ing. Example: lie becomes lying, die becomes dying. Negative sentence. The structure or the formulas is subject plus verb to be like am is are plus not plus verb ing. Contraction short form. The example is not becomes isn't, are not becomes aren't. The contraction for am not is usually just I'm not. Examples: I am not wearing a hat. He isn't sleeping right now. They aren't paying attention to the news. Next, interrogative sentence. First, yes or no question. The structure is verb to be plus subject plus verb ing. Example: Is he studying hard? Or are you listening? Next, we have question. WH question. The structure is WH word plus verb to be plus subject plus verb ing. Example, where are they going? Or what is she doing? Short answer, yes, I am. Or no, I'm not. Yes, she is. Or no, she isn't. Last, non-continuous or stative verbs. Stative verbs are verbs that express states, conditions, emotions, or thoughts, not actions. They are almost never used in the present continuous tense. Common categories: mental states like know, believe, understand, think, and quest. Emotions like love, hate, like, want, prefer, need, and others. Possession or sense like have, hear, see, smell, cause, and others. Correction example. I am knowing the answer is the incorrect example. The correct example is I know the answer. The last segment is conclusion. The core function of the present continuous tense is to describe actions that are in progress at the moment of speaking or temporary action around the present moment. It is essential for conveying temporary situation, ongoing trends, and fixed future arrangement. Reminder: the structure is not negotiable. Always check the auxiliary verb to be like am is are and the main verb in the ing form. Critical error: always differentiate between this tense and the simple present and never use it with non-continuous or static verbs like need, know, believe, and others. Okay, that's all from me. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching my video.